My name is Sarah Minato, and I'm a high school model icon.
Oh my god, look! That's Sarah Minato over there! Oh my god, you're right! I can't believe she's here, she's so cute!
Hehe, tell me something I don't know. Pretty much as soon as I got scouted back in middle school, I was famous. In the blink of an eye, every magazine and commercial wanted me. I've only gotten more popular now that I'm in high school, and I get reactions like this all the time just walking down the street.
Whoa, she's so cute! Should we try talking to her?
The real reason I went out today is because a new love comic went out on sale today.
Whoa, look! That's Sarah Minato!
Whoa, I don't believe it. She's even cuter in person. Darn, I'm causing another scene. Oopsie. I bet that cashier's gonna lose his mind ringing me up. Dump.
Hi there.
Huh? Wait, what? Why'd my heart just skip a beat?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'd like this one, please.
Certainly.
What's this feeling? It's like the moment I saw him, I couldn't take my eyes off him. And why is he just looking at me as if I'm nobody? Nice weather we're having today, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
He had to have looked at me just now, right? Why isn't he swooning? Swoon for me, dang it!
Here's your change.
No way! I don't believe it! Could there really be someone who doesn't know me? There can't be, right?
Yes?
Do you feel like you've seen me somewhere before?
Huh? Not that I can recall. Sorry, but you're starting to hold up the line. Do you think you could keep moving?
Sorry.
Thanks for coming.
After that, I was dumbfounded that I ended up wandering to a nearby park. I just stood in silence for a while, and then I burst out screaming. I don't believe this! How could he treat me like I'm just some random customer? Why didn't he notice me? I've never been ignored in my entire life. I can't back down now. I'm gonna let him to notice me, even if it's the last thing I do. Next day, I went back to the bookstore that the cashier was working at. I dressed up even fancier than the last time.
Thanks for your purchase.
He ignored me again. And the next day...
Welcome.
No reaction again. The nerve! It's like he doesn't even care. Does he not know who I am? The day after that, I did something underhanded. I'm buying a magazine with my own face on it this time. There's no way he won't notice.
Let me bag that for you.
You've got to be kidding me! Actually, that's me on the cover.
What? Oh, you're right. Here's your change.
That's all?
Was there anything else you needed? If that's all, could you please move out of the way so the next person can come up?
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Next customer, please.
Hey, Natsu, that model Sarah Minato has been coming here a lot lately. Do you know her or something?
Oh, that girl? Nope. We've never met.
because you act so calm around her. I imagine most people wouldn't be able to hold it together talking to a beautiful model like her.
I don't really care about celebrities or anything like that. Anyway, see you later. Good night.
As blunt as always, huh?
Huh, it's you. What are you doing here?
Me? Oh, nothing.
I see. Take care. Is she following me? What is she? A stalker? Am I seriously being stalked? Also, she's glaring at me. What's going on here? Sometimes the best answer is to just run away!
Oh, wait!
Like when I do that!
Hey, wait!
That's how I ended up getting stuck with a beautiful model stalking me. What do you want from me?
I just, you're the one being rude to me by ignoring me. Don't you know how popular I am?
I don't care. Leave me alone.
What?
I have zero interest in celebrities.
Why not? I'm a star. I'm a model. Everyone loves me.
Well, I don't.
You can't say that.
Anyway, can you please just leave me alone? Thanks. Bye. The next day. Was I too mean to that girl yesterday? But I really don't want to have to keep dealing with her.
Hey, Natsu, I've got my hands full right now. Can you get the door?
Yeah, sure. Hi, can I help? Huh?
Hi there. We're the Minatos and we just moved in next door. We came to introduce ourselves. Come on, Sarah, say hi.
Hi, I'm Sarah Minato. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
Is your mother or father home by any chance?
Yeah, let me call for them. Yeah, what the heck is going on here? Why is she here? From that day on, my life was about to change completely.
Yo, wake up! I said, wake up!
Ugh! What's going on? What are all these?
It's all the magazines that have photos of me on the cover. You can have them.
I don't need them! Hold on. How'd you even get in my room?
Well, I'm going to the same school as you starting today, right? So I thought we go to school together.
Can't you go by yourself?
I don't believe this. A model icon like me is coming to wake you up, and that's your reaction?
What are you sighing for? I should be the one sighing here.
I got your son awake.
Thank you, Sarah. You're so sweet. He's always oversleeping, you know. I wish you could come by every morning to do this.
I'd love to. Leave it to me.
You really didn't need to say all that. So, what's the point of all this?
Oh, come on. Who would have imagined that my new next-door neighbor would be you of all people?
Maybe it's fate.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Come on, it's the perfect chance for me to get my revenge. Giving a mega popular model like me the cold stare, telling me that you don't like celebrities and that you don't want nothing to do with me. I don't take attacks to my pride lightly, you know. That's why I decided that I'm gonna show you exactly how beautiful and charming I am.
For a second there, that smile almost made my heart skip a beat.
Look! Isn't that Sarah Minato? Oh my god, you're right! And she's wearing the same uniform as us. Oh my god! Does that mean she's really transferring to our school? Ah!
Whoa, seriously? That's crazy! You wipe that smug grin off your face.
See? That's how you should be reacting.
Sorry for not being the same as everyone else.
Don't worry, I'll make sure you realize the error of your ways soon enough, Natsu.
Why did that sound like a threat?
Come on, can't we just be friends?
Fine, whatever. After that, Sarah joined my class. And things only got more out of hand.
Sarah, I'm a huge fan! Could I shake your hand?
I want to shake your hand too! I always buy your magazines! Will you be my friend?
I can't believe the real Sarah Minato is here! She's so precious!
Wow, so this really is how people usually treat her, huh?
Natsu, let's get lunch together!
No way! Why is she inviting him? Oh, I want to go to lunch with you too, Sarah! Can't they calm down a tiny bit?
Well, so now do you get how great I am?
The only thing I get is how gaga everyone in our class gets for models.
You do realize I was chosen out of over 10,000 girls who auditioned to model for Canon magazine, right? I've graced the cover of countless other publications, and I won prestigious awards for being Vita's top model of all time. I'm even about to make my singing debut.
Okay, and?
What do you mean, and? Is that not impressive enough for you?
It doesn't really do anything for me, really.
Then how about this? You know Yuzuki Izumo, one of the lead girls in Canon 48. She's my best friend.
I've never heard of her.
She's one of the most popular stars in the country.
Is she famous?
Extremely! Do you even watch TV or anything?
I only watch period dramas in the news.
I'll watch other stuff too. It's interesting.
Yeah?
Whatever. I think I get why you aren't into beautiful models like all the other guys now.
Why? Now I'm curious.
Never mind. Just make time for me after school. There's somewhere I want to take you.
A please would be nice. Later that day, Sarah took me to a modeling studio. Why would she take me here of all places? Should I even be here? There's all sorts of real photographers and stuff in the middle of working their craft. It's making me really nervous to be here.
All right, let's begin.
Look right here. There, that's perfect. Hold the pose.
Wow. If she was actually in a real studio dressed in these fancy clothes, then I could see her modeling in action. It was like she was naturally sparkling. Holding that gaze and that pose, the reality of all suddenly hit me like a truck.
It feels so good to be done. So Natsu, what do you think?
Oh, yeah. That was pretty amazing. You were really cool.
Teehee, I know, right?
For some reason, even that proud face almost seems cute now.
And I'm gonna get more popular from now on, you know. I'll show you that I'm the best here there is.
Surely you have better things to do than prove yourself to me, right?
That's not true. I'm gonna get you to recognize my talent no matter what.
Why are you so preoccupied with what I think? Just as Sarah said, she only got more popular. She was all over every TV channel, magazine, and social media feed. And of course, no one at school could stay quiet about it either. I caught up with all her shows, shoots, and posts, listened to her chat about all the gossip from the world of showbiz, and had fun watching and reading the TV and magazines she recommended. I was really starting to understand just how amazing a person she was. Yeah, Sarah Minato was an amazing girl. But for some reason, she was always relaxed around me.
Hey Natsu, I heard about this really good ice cream place recently. Let's go there together sometime.
Why me? Don't you want to go with one of your friends?
No way, I want to go with you.
Hey, wait a second. Why do you even hang out around my house all the time anyway?
I like it here. It's quiet.
You just want to read all my comics, don't you?
You do have good taste, but I want to be near you more than anything else.
Whatever. I couldn't admit it to myself, but the truth was that I really like spending time with Sarah too. Soon, Sarah was getting even more opportunities.
Natsu, you're not gonna believe it! I just got tapped to play the leading role in the movie!
Whoa, no way! Congratulations! I know how hard you've been working.
Right? Well, Natsu, now I bet you finally realize exactly how incredible I am, right?
You know what? Yeah, I think I do.
Well, I'll have you... Wait, what? You do? No way! Does that mean you finally recognize my talent?
Of course, I've known all along. And I really like you.
What?
Sorry, but I can't pretend to hold back anymore. I love you. You're the only person I think about.
Wait, hold on. Where's this coming from all of a sudden?
I really mean it. I haven't been able to look away from you for the past few months. You work harder than anyone else I've ever met. And when I see how much you put into everything you do, it only makes me respect you from the bottom of my heart.
Wait a second. I never intended for things to end up like this.
Yeah, I get it. I'll never be anywhere on your level in a million years. I know I can never match up to you. So I'm not sure why I'm even telling you this in the first place. But I want to work as hard as I can. Do whatever I can to be a good man for you. And then I'll tell you my feelings again.
Wait, what? What?
asking me out was the last thing I ever expected, for lots of reasons. But the next day, he was different.
Morning, Sarah.
Did you get hotter overnight or something?
I started studying hair and clothing styles and stuff.
Oh, wow. Wait a second, he's actually, like, really hot. I mean, I've always known he was kind of cute, but with a little effort, he's practically radiant.
Well, I didn't want to just focus on my appearance either. I'm gonna work hard to improve my grades and athletic skills too. I guess that's all an average guy like me can do.
Good luck. I don't believe it. Natsu's that serious about me? He really likes me that much, enough to want to do all this for my sake? I'm flattered, but I don't know what to do. I really just thought of Natsu as a close friend, and now he's suddenly saying and doing all this.
Sarah? Is everything okay?
What do I say? Natsu really meant every word. The guy just a few months ago seemed like he couldn't care less about anyone or anything. Completely changed as a person now. Hey, don't you think Natsu's gotten super hot lately? Yeah, I think he's so much easier to talk to, and he's usually really funny. Do you think he's got a girlfriend or something? Is Natsu more popular now?
Thanks for letting me come and visit you again.
Of course, I got permission from my manager and everything, so it's fine.
Thanks. I love being able to see you in action more closely than anyone else.
He never would have said anything that pompous before. He really has changed. Oh well, I better get to my shoot. Sarah, good luck today. Hey, Yuzuki, don't just hug me out of nowhere like that. Sorry, but you just look so cute. I couldn't help it. Jeez.
Good luck today, Sarah.
Oh, you're Yuzuki's manager. Thank you.
Hey, Sarah, who's that boy over there? Is he a new model?
Huh? Oh no, nothing like that. He's just my friend. He came to watch me today.
Oh, really? You don't think you could introduce him to me, do you?
Huh? Sure, I guess so. Hey, Natsu, come over here for a sec.
Huh? Okay.
The whole time I was doing my shoot, Natsu and Yuzuki's manager kept talking in the background. They looked serious. And a popular star like Yuzuki was joining the conversation too. She looked like she was enjoying herself. What are they talking about? And isn't Yuzuki standing a bit too close to Natsu? That's great, Sarah. Give me more of that love-struck maiden look. It's so cute.
Nice job on your shoot today. You were beautiful as always.
Thanks. Hey, what were you talking about earlier with Yuzuki and her manager?
Sorry. I can't talk about that right now.
What? Now he's keeping secrets from me? After that, he started acting even stranger. Natsu, walk home with me. I'm not working this afternoon. Let's go somewhere.
Oh, sorry. I have some errands to run today. I gotta peace out early.
Oh, sure. It seems like he's been turning me down every time I ask him to do something. Is he busy? What's he doing? Me and Natsu used to do everything together. I bet this coffee would taste better if he was here with me. I wonder where he is and what he's doing right now. Wait a second. Isn't that Natsu over there with Yuzuki? Why are they together? Oh, and they're getting into a black car. Where are they going? couldn't follow where the car was going, so I quickly lost track of him.
I'm home. Huh? Sarah? Is that you?
Do you have a problem with me being here?
Of course not. Did you need something?
I saw something today. You're here with the pop star Yuzuki Izumo.
Oh, you saw that?
What is this all about, Natsu? What are you doing with her?
I'm really sorry. I still can't talk about it.
Fine, I can see that you've been busy lately, so maybe I should stop coming over here and bothering you for a while. I'm busy with the movie shoot and everything too.
Wait, Sarah. Can I just say one thing first? My feelings for you haven't changed a single bit.
Good night, Natsu. A few months passed after that, and I haven't met up with Natsu at all.
Sarah, is everything okay? You seem kinda down lately.
I'm fine. I feel as light as a butterfly.
As long as you're able to focus on work, then it's fine. Just don't push yourself too hard, okay?
I won't.
Oh yeah, you've got some free time coming up this soon. Why don't we throw aside our cares for a bit? There's this new pop group that's debuting soon, and I got special tickets for their first concert.
Oh, thanks, but I don't think I'm interested.
Please, Sarah, I really want to go see them, and I don't have anyone else to go with. Don't make me go alone.
You really like pop stars, don't you, Shuri? A few days later, I went with my manager to a pop group's debut concert. Oh, there's so many people here. This is only their first concert, and they're already this popular? I'm not huge about pop stars, but I guess I could observe and see if they get any tips from their stage presence.
Oh, it's starting!
All of a sudden, a catchy fun melody echoed across the venue. A spotlight danced around the stage and the crowd as they erupted in cheers. And then the stars of the night appeared.
Nice to meet you! We're Alice, and we're so happy to be performing for you tonight. Enjoy the show!
Huh? The show had just begun and I was already screaming. But unlike the other happy fans, I was in shock because taking the center stage was none other than Natsu. Excuse me, what the heck is going on here? I'm so confused. Natsu! It's no use, she's completely entranced. Someone explain what's going on. Felt like something straight out of a dream, but it was somehow all real. Natsu was standing up on stage with all those screaming fans shining as he sang and danced. It was so cool. When I saw him putting his all into the performance, I was completely smitten before I knew it.
Thank you, everyone! I'd like to take a moment to speak as the group leader.
What? What is this? What is he doing?
I mentioned this in some of my posts before the show, but I'd like to take a moment to share my feelings for a very special someone in the audience today.
Ah! What's going on?
Sarah Minato, I love you from the bottom of my heart! There's nothing that I love more than for you to go out with me!
What?
I told you I wanted to be someone who could be worthy of standing next to you. So I became a pop star for you! I hope you like it.
What? What are you doing?
Come on, Sarah. What do you say?
Saki, where did you come from? And your manager too?
Of course, I was the one who scouted Natsu to lead the pop group, after all. And after talking with him, we decided to form a unit based around him being completely devoted to his girlfriend.
What kind of theme is that? He didn't tell me.
Don't worry about it too much. We already created a special members-only website discussing everything and did plenty to lay all the groundwork behind the scenes.
Don't tell me you roped my manager into helping you with this too.
Sorry.
Get about that now. Go on, the fans are waiting.
I can't believe you'd do something like this. Besides, even if he didn't become a pop star, I'd still... Never mind, I really am so happy. He really has been working hard all this time for me, hasn't he?
I love you too, Natsu. Will you go out with me? Ah! Congratulations!
And that's how Natsu and I started going out, in the weirdest way possible. After that, it goes without saying that I really let him have it.
What the heck were you thinking? You really took it this far.
You didn't have to become a pop star, okay? Why couldn't you just ask me out after a fun night with just the two of us like normal instead of up on stage with all those people watching? What about all the girls who want to be your fans? Think about them. You're gonna crush their hopes.
Sorry, but my manager told me to ask out the person of my dreams so that they never forget it for the rest of their life. And that's exactly what I wanted to do too. And I felt like if I didn't do something like this to get your attention, you'd never notice how I really felt.
I'm sure your manager only said that all so you could get hyped up.
Well, it worked. The reaction on social media from your fans has been so positive. Our policy from the beginning was for me to be super into you, so they understand.
What kind of policy is that? I've never heard of anything like it. If your manager pulled off an idea like that, she must be way more talented than I give her credit for.
Plus, I wanted to become a pop star myself. I learned so much from you, and the world of stardom just sounded so exciting.
Oh, Natsu, you couldn't be any more different from when I first met you.
It's all thanks to you. If you hadn't taken the time to get to know me and show me all about your amazing world, I would have lived my whole life not knowing. I realized just how hard you all have to work to make someone smile. And I wanted to be able to do that just like you do.
And here you are. You worked your butt off, and now you're a big famous pop star. But you just love it when all the girls scream whenever you walk by.
Of course, I'm happy when my fans are happy. But now I can be even happier telling all those girls that I'm in a relationship with Sara Minato, the girl of my dreams. I feel like I can finally tell you how I feel without holding back from now on. Because, Sara, I love you so much. I'm so thankful you took a chance on me when we first met so long ago. I never apologized for how I treated you back then.
I don't really care about that anymore.
Sara, you're the cutest person in the world.
Why was I always so interested in getting a reaction from Natsu to begin with? Did that mean I always liked him all along?
I love you, Sara.
At this rate, he's gonna end up leading me by the nose, but... I was thrilled about all of this, though it pained me to admit it.
My name is Sakuto Takayashiki, and I'm currently sandwiched between two girls in a broom closet.
Take this.
Kari, stop pushing!
Ah!
Now, Chi, try to hold it in.
Yeah!
Huh? That wasn't me.
Sorry, I think it was my fault.
Oh, I guess it's okay then.
Ah, so it's okay if it's me? The thing is, I have two girlfriends. Not just any two random girls. They're twins. And beautiful twins on top of that. The innocent and naive elder sister, Hikari Usami. and her little sister, the serious honor student, Chikage Usami. Through some odd twist of fate, I'm currently dating both of them.
Hikari, where are you?
Just when the three of us confirmed our relationship, that was when everything devolved into chaos. Hikari being pursued by a certain someone was only the tip of the proverbial iceberg. For now, the reason why Hikari was being relentlessly hounded, after getting out of the broom closet that day, we went to a cafe together.
Hi! You better tell us exactly what you're hiding from. You don't want to see me get angry.
Whoa, she's already angry though.
I'm sorry.
Chikage, if you turn this into an interrogation and scare her, Hikari will have a harder time answering our questions.
You spoil her too much, Sakuto. You need to be stricter with her for your own good.
Well, it looks like I can leave that to you.
Doesn't it seem like you two are a couple arguing over how to raise their child? No joking around when we're mad at you. Am I right, Daddy?
She's right, Hikari. Chikage? Did you just call me Daddy? That triggered all kinds of conflicting emotions in me. But getting back to the original topic. It turns out that last April, right at the start of the school year, Hikari was asked to join by the newspaper club by her classmate, a girl named Wakana Higashino. After being told that they only needed her name to reach the mandatory club quota, Hikari reluctantly agreed. That was how Hikari Usami became a phantom member of the newspaper club. But around July, Higashino suddenly started pestering her to attend the newspaper club activities. Of course, Hikari said no, even going as far as to try to quit the club altogether. And even when she asked for the reason,
We need you, Hikari!
was pretty much all she got. Higashino never gave her any details.
Do you think that she found out that he is a prodigy and wants to use that in some way?
I don't know either. Despite how she looks, Hikari is actually a genius. She self-studied and mastered various scientific fields like physics, biology, and psychology.
Seriously, does it look like I have nothing better to do?
Yeah, it does. We were mostly joking, but maybe it's true that the newspaper club wants to make use of the prodigy within their ranks. But well, I keep thinking about how Higashino said they need her.
What is it, Sakuto? Your hair looks good as always, if that's what you're worried about.
I'm not one of those overly self-conscious guys that likes to check their appearance on every reflective surface, you know. Actually, but I'm probably just being paranoid. Lately, I keep feeling like someone's watching me. If I'm not wrong, it's been like this ever since I got the first place in the last exams. It might just be me thinking too much after achieving something that makes me stand out from the crowd.
He noticed me again. But can't they be more, say, and lovey-dovey? Now that it comes to this, looks like I have no choice but to do that.
We had no way of knowing that another trouble was brewing in an entirely different corner. After classes the next day, Hikari had gone to request a club withdrawal form from the administrator's office, and Chikage had been called out by a teacher. I was just about to head home alone when... What's this thing? Placed in a prominent position on top of my shoes in the shoe rack was a very feminine-looking envelope. Please come to the back of the club building after school today. There was only a single line of text, no name, and nothing that told me what the sender's purpose was. Don't tell me this is a love letter. What a risky thing to do in today's internet society. After school today. Wait, isn't that now? I'm actually hoping it's some sort of prank, because I have no idea what to do if this is what I think it is. Following the instructions on the letter, I went to the back of the club building. Waiting for me there was a vaguely familiar girl with twin ponytails.
Thank you for coming, Takayashiki. I'm Rakana Higashino from Class 5.
So she's the one Hikari's hiding from. But she's kind of different from what I imagined. And then, the situation progressed as I had suspected.
Do you have a girlfriend, Takayashiki?
Not really. More like girlfriends.
You're really close with the Usami sisters, though.
I guess. They're both my girlfriends after all.
You've never thought about dating one of them? Or maybe you have a crush?
You might be right. At least I'm not outright lying to her. Just not telling the whole truth. We knew it'd cause trouble for us if it got out, so we've kept the true nature of our relationship a secret until now, and somehow, everyone's been buying it. But my luck might be about to run out.
Phew, so I can do this, right?
Do what? Wait, why are you unbuttoning your shirt?
This is embarrassing for me, too.
So, why are you doing it? Things were starting to go in a really strange direction. What exactly is your goal here?
But please, make me a woman.
Ah! And the conversation suddenly took a giant leap towards the outrageous. She's not asking me out, actually. It's more like she's asking me in. But wait, what the hell am I thinking? Before I realized it, she had grabbed my left hand and...
Now, whenever you're ready, come on.
No thank you! Also, I'm right-handed!
It doesn't matter which hand you use.
It matters a lot! After all, the left hand is just for holding the ball! Why are you doing this in the first place?
It's all for the greater good for the newspaper club.
What the heck kind of greater good is this? Newspaper club?
It's come down to this. This might be the last you see of Wakana Higashino.
Like a rock being launched from a catapult, she suddenly ran towards me. And I caught her and put her in a headlock. The entire scene reminded me of what criminals do to innocent passersby when they're running from the law.
Oh, that hurts. What do you think you're doing?
That should be my line! Hey, I know there's someone over there! Show yourself! A nearby bush rustled, and the person who emerged was... And who are you?
A sophomore in the newspaper club, Matori Kohasaka, Sakuto Takayashiki. Could you let go of her now?
She was 1 year our senior, also from the newspaper club. I should have known. I'm guessing a scandal was what you were after all along.
You hit the nail on the head. Scandalous news concerning a freshman top scorer. The student here will eat it right up.
I mean, I don't think it's a good idea to turn our school newspaper into a gossip magazine. Plus, trying to fabricate fake news on top of that?
Acting all noble with a hostage in your hands. Don't you feel ashamed?
I don't want to hear that from the people who just tried to frame me.
No, Matori did nothing wrong.
What the? Why is this girl suddenly talking like some kind of tragic heroine?
I was the one who came up with this plan. It was me who asked Matori to take a picture of us. So none of this is her fault at all. If you want to blame someone, blame me.
I see. Lies like that won't work on me.
Not a psychopath, Eyes.
You think I'll give in just because you cry a little?
You sound like a villain.
So, who's the mastermind?
Matori planned everything.
Whoa, hold it right there, Rakana. Are you sure you want to throw your senior under the bus like that?
I can't even tell who's right and who's wrong anymore.
Fine. Take me hostage instead.
No thanks. I'd rather you hand over your camera instead.
Despite how it looks, I'm actually super popular among the sophomore here. If you want to fall in love with me, go right ahead.
I don't have even a little bit of interest in you.
How rude. I'm a good-looking girl, you know.
Calling that a lie would be a lie. But I have the right to choose who I date, and I already have 2 girlfriends anyway. Even if I was single, my gut would be screaming at me that this girl is not it. Enough stalling. If you want Higashino back, put your camera down and back away.
Oh, fine.
Matori slowly placed her camera on the ground. I approached carefully, holding Higashino in front of me like a shield. I only let go of her once I had the camera firmly in my hand. For now, the most important thing is to delete the film.
Gotcha. You totally fell for it. I took a video with my phone too, loser.
What?
As expected of our best reporter. Just wait till the news gets out. Wait, what are you doing?
This camera's pretty far off the ground, huh?
Huh? No, wait! I worked all those extra shifts at my part-time job to buy that!
So, what does that have to do with me?
I'm begging you, let it live!
Say your goodbyes. I'm letting go on 3. 1, 2...
No!
Matori's death rattle echoed throughout the entire club building. 15 minutes later, the 3 of us found ourselves in the dark and damp room that was the home of the newspaper club.
Stop! Don't do that!
If I touch right here,
It's... no more! I can't stand it anymore!
you know I'm just playing around with the camera, right? Can you please stop making all these weird sounds?
Please let go of my dear little Canon already!
Wowz.
By Canon, she's referring to the brand that made the camera. Here, you can have it back.
Canon, you poor thing. It must have hurt so bad. You must have been so scared. Don't worry. I got you now.
Does she even notice that her junior's cringing at her?
How dare you treat my Canon like that?
I erased all the data in the camera as well as everything on the SD card.
What?
Here's your phone. I erased everything on here too.
Are you some kind of demon? I have important apps and contacts saved on here too!
Oh, I left those alone. I only deleted all the footage I found containing the Usamis and me. Of course, I took care of what you had saved on cloud too.
Who goes that far normally?
Just your luck that I do. Still, it was unnerving how close we were to disaster. She had photos and videos of me and the Usami sisters over the span of several days. Apparently, she's been scoping out the places where we always hang out. There were quite a few pictures that showed the 2 sisters walking with me between them, but nothing that would be concrete proof of us dating. So why on earth did you do all these dumb things?
That's...
We had our reasons.
I would like to know what those reasons are. If you don't tell me, I guess I'll just reset all the computers here back to their factory settings.
Huh? No, please! No, anything but that!
What? Let me go!
I got it. If you don't like me, you can fall in love with Guakana too.
That's savage! If you're gonna fall in love with anyone, it should be Matori.
I said I'm not interested in either of you!
You're the most savage one of all!
While all that was going on, the door opened.
What's going on here? I can hear you all the way down the hallway, huh?
What's wrong, Chi? Also, was that Takuto's voice? Huh?
Wait, you two! It's not what it looks like! Stay calm and listen to me!
What? What the hell do you think you're doing?
Chikage's angry bellow echoed throughout the entire club building. The brass band club stopped in the middle of their song and had to start over. The calligraphy club messed up their final stroke and ruined a perfectly good piece of writing. And when the president of the Trumps Club played an obviously wrong hand, game over, no takebacks! because apparently, that was how bad of a move it was. It took a while, but I managed to explain everything to the twins. So they were basically hoping to get some juicy gossip out of us.
I see. This calls for a grave punishment. An immediate closure of the club would be the best. I'm going to get the teachers to let them know everything you've been up to.
I still have to sign off my club withdrawal form first, though.
We're sorry! Sakuto, what other horrible things have they done to you?
Huh? I don't know if horrible is the right word.
Was it so bad that you can't even speak of it?
About that. Why don't you elaborate, Matori?
Right, so don't get mad, but...
What did you say?!
Chikage's second angry bellow of the day echoed throughout the club building once again. The Science Research Club accidentally mixed the wrong chemicals together and somehow created a hair growth drug that was only effective on shin hairs. As for the Drama Club, the actor on stage got mad that his performance was interrupted and refused to get off, extending the entire play as a result.
How despicable! You couldn't sing any lower! Stir-fried green peppers and beef, all of you!
How's a Chinese dish an insult?
Gee, calm down. We can't lose our heads here. How about this? If we bring out the liquid nitrogen...
Hikari, I think I know where you're going with this, but let's not, okay? Well, seeing how angry they are for my sake, I'm actually kind of happy.
I'm sorry, Takayashiki.
Whoa! Since when were you here? And who the hell are you anyway?
I'm Ayaka Urahara, also a sophomore, the president of the newspaper club.
A sophomore? She looks like she's still in middle school. So, did you know about what your members were trying to do?
No, but these two are always up to some kind of mischief.
Right. I sort of feel sorry for her.
As the representative of the newspaper club, please accept my sincerest apologies. I am so sorry!
It's not your fault. Please don't bow to me.
Do you realize your mistakes now? But Tori, Wakana, you really did it this time.
I mean, Wakana started it.
Don't try to get it out by blaming me.
I see. So this is the newspaper club. After that, Uehara told me about the current situation of the club. Apparently, it used to be a lively club with lots of members, but it's since faded into obscurity. School newspapers not being read, resources being wasted, and the hard work of the members not being appreciated. Due to all of these grievances piling up over the years, the club officially changed its direction from proper journalism to gossip rag this May, in hopes of gaining more readership.
We were just getting ready to publish our second expose.
Wow. Double whammy, huh?
The school already told us that they would close our club if there were any problems.
And this is strike 3. It's the end for this club.
To think the club is ending under my leadership.
Well, even so, that won't end our love for journalism and honest reporting.
No, you shouldn't be the one saying that. Seriously, you should apologize to every single person that's ever worked at a newspaper before.
Even if the club is closed by the school, we still intend to continue what we do as association of a like-minded people.
And what kind of articles are you going to write?
Exposés and scandals, of course. We're gonna spill all the tea.
There's no getting through to her. This group of people isn't worth saving. But what's going on? Why am I feeling so anxious? I left the club for a moment, pulling Chikage and Hikari with me.
Nothing for it. Let them go down.
I'll submit a withdrawal form by today.
Well, hold on for a moment. You saw how passionate they were, right? If we leave them alone, they'll probably go right back to writing scandalous articles. And if that happens, they might try to target us again.
No one knows the three of us are in a relationship.
Maybe it's better to bite the bullet and announce it to everyone ourselves.
No, if we do that, people will say all kinds of nasty things about you. I don't care what happens to me, but as your boyfriend, I have a responsibility to protect you both.
My heart!
Okay. Listen to me before you get all starry-eyed. Also, it would help if you two were a little less obvious. Hold it in front of the others at least.
But hearing you say I'll protect you with my life was so hot!
Wait, that's not what I said!
My heart is still racing in my chest.
Thank you?
Sakuto, we love you!
And so, after that little detour, we devised a strategy and decided it would benefit us this time to work together with the newspaper club. Graciously forgiving them for trying to catch me out, we were going to help them open. The idea was that they would be in our debt if we succeeded and wouldn't target us as a result. If possible, we would have liked the newspaper club to go back to reporting proper news, like they're supposed to. Did our strategy pay off, you ask? Just take a look at the newspaper club now.
I'm going out with Hikari for an interview.
I'll give a hand to Takeshiki then.
In the first place, before they decided to turn themselves into a tabloid, they were all passionate and sincere journalists. I can see how that passion became distorted when their efforts weren't recognized by those around them. And there's one more piece of good news.
Though Hikari, what can't you do?
This article is perfectly written.
You're amazing, Hikari!
Hikari's starting to find her place in the club.
You're all hyping me up way too much.
But I can't tell if she's still keeping them at arm's length. Not that I'm surprised. Hikari's only ever her true, bright and cheerful self around Chikage and me. This is pretty much how she treats everyone else. It'd be great if she could open up a little more. Why don't you give them more of a chance?
But I already have you and Chi.
Everyone in the club recognizes your talents, though. Doesn't it make you feel good to be needed?
No, I don't really care about all that. More importantly...
Suddenly, Hikari leaned in and kissed me. I was so shocked my eyes remained wide open the whole time. But this is pretty typical for Hikari. I'm glad my girlfriend never gets tired of doing this with me. But I sometimes find myself wondering if I ever truly know what she's thinking.
That was, thank you for your hard work today, kiss.
Hikari, not the time or place.
But I felt like kissing you right then.
She's so cute. No. She's not getting me with that again. She definitely knows what she did to me. That's cute too.
Let's go, Sakuto.
Right. But someday, I hope she finds more places where she truly feels like she belongs. I want to see a Hikari that's able to smile genuinely around people other than Chikage and me. 1 week after we started working with the newspaper club, Hikari and Chikage came over to my house.
So this is what your room looks like. Somehow it looks exactly how I imagined it.
Go ahead and sit wherever you want. I never thought there'd be a day when I have my 2 girlfriends in my room, although this is technically supposed to be a study session for the upcoming exams. 2 hours later, Hikari was currently asleep on my bed after telling me she wanted to take a break.
He's totally out, huh?
Chikage?
I just want to take this chance to be closer to you.
Even though Hikari's right next to us, what am I thinking?
I want to hug and kiss too.
But Hikari's right there.
Don't worry, she's a pretty heavy sleeper.
Why does this feel like a conversation between a husband and wife after their child falls asleep?
Pretty place, Sakuto.
If you insist.
Seriously, getting it on next to a sleeping person. Now I'm getting excited as well. But it's rare for Chi to take the initiative. As her big sister, I'm gonna let her have him for now.
At the very least, I can say that this incident has deepened the relationship between all 3 of us. As for what happened to the newspaper club, well, I'll tell you later. I thought the daily life of a university student would be more exciting than this. But it seems like I was wrong. At least for me, Himeru Watari. The whole experience has been pretty dull. It's been a while since I started university, but I still haven't found anything I really want to do. Spending my days drifting along listlessly, I'm a university student with no aspirations whatsoever. We're heading to karaoke after classes. Wanna come, Watarai? Sorry, I have work. I see. Let's go together next time then. Sure, enjoy yourselves. After rejecting an invitation from one of my new friends, I left the university. The existence of social disparity is an unfortunate cruelty of life. No matter how hard I sweat it out as a delivery guy, the amount I earn is meager. But without that meager amount, I wouldn't be able to survive. What a shady job. That being said, if I let this chance go, I won't have enough for the month. It's tough earning a living. It's because I splurge like this that I don't have much savings. I have my coffee and snacks in my hands. These small rewards give me the motivation to keep going. Suddenly, I noticed a familiar face on the cover of a magazine. There she is again. The title, From Childhood Friends to Lovers, was printed on the cover. But despite her being someone I know, I couldn't even bring myself to pick it up. There was no trace left of the shy high school girl. She felt like an entirely different person. Well, not that I could blame her. My childhood friend, Ren Furi, has been a magazine model ever since she entered university. Normally a guy would be proud and brag about having a childhood friend like her, but that's not how I feel at all. In high school, Ren was very plain and didn't stand out. We were really close back then and hung out together all the time. Actually, to tell the truth, I had a crush on her. She was super smart too. When I joked that I wanted to give up on my exams, she told me that she didn't want to be separated from me, and that we should both shoot for the same university. It was a serious stretch for my academic ability, but after seeing Ren's face when she said that, I had no choice but to put in my all. Ren was pretty shy after all, and I thought she was feeling anxious about university life. I studied the hardest that I had ever studied in my life, and somehow passed the entrance exams. Both of our families got together and broke out the confetti. But maybe because she wanted a fresh start in university, she suddenly became a completely different person on the first day. I was her friend for so many years, but I'd never seen her dress up like that. Her beauty immediately made her one of the most popular girls in school. While I was still floundering, she got scouted as a model, and now adorns the covers of countless magazines. I was bewildered to say the least. Unable to keep up with her, the distance between us grew in the blink of an eye. Excuse me, your delivery's arrived. Suddenly, a deafening scream pierced my ears right before the door slammed open. A young woman wearing a tank top and hot pants jumped out at me. For some reason, she seemed pretty panicky. I'll pass this to you then. Bye. Still, that had nothing to do with me. Let's get out of here as soon as possible. I'm starving. Maybe I should get ramen or something later.
Wait, why are you trying to leave as if nothing's wrong?
I mean, you got your delivery.
Don't you have a heart? Wouldn't most people who saw something like this be worried and ask if I was okay?
Well, not me. I'm more worried about my next delivery.
Come on, don't be so cold-hearted. Help me out, dear.
I think that's a job for the police.
I couldn't trouble them for this kind of thing. Are you dumb?
How would I know?
It's out, and it's huge.
What is? A super special rare gachapon?
Way off the mark. I'm talking about the ultimate pest. You know the one, right? The Black Demon.
When I felt the strange sensation pushing against my back, my mind went blank. I never knew they were so soft. In the end, it turned out to be no big deal. Apparently, there was a big black cockroach in her kitchen, and because she really could not handle bugs, she wanted me to get rid of it for her. Just like that, I was pushed into the house by a girl with tears in her eyes. I can't believe I'm standing in the home of a single woman right now.
I have my underwear hanging up to dry, so don't go looking around too much.
Thanks for the information. Where are they again?
Don't take me for an idiot!
She put both hands over my eyes before walking me to the kitchen. The extermination took no time at all.
Thank you. You're such a lifesaver.
Unpaid work, though. This intriguing woman gave me a relieved smile. Upon looking at her more closely, I realized that she was beautiful, at least on the same level as Ren. Huh? Could you be Senpuji?
You know me? Don't tell me you're my fan.
No, not at all.
Don't you think you're a little too rude? Men are usually nicer to me, you know.
So what if you're a model? Don't get so cocky.
Ooh, scary.
Senpuji's a fourth year attending the same university as me. She was also the winner of the latest university pageant, and she's definitely somewhat of a celebrity on campus. The reason I know her is because she works as a model too. There have been many instances where her name comes up, along with Ren, when discussing the same topic. I'm in the same university as you. Still a freshman, though.
Really? And you know where I live. Don't you dare tell anyone.
I won't.
Good. Well, you got rid of the roach for me. I'll make sure to tip you big.
Do you want me to rub your shoulders too?
Wow, this is the nicest you've been to me all day. It's not often I hit it off with someone so well. I kind of want to ask you, could you deliver all of my future packages? Is it possible?
Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
I don't really want my address to get exposed to anyone else. I live alone, after all.
You do?
Yeah, my family home is in the countryside. I have an idea. Will you be at school tomorrow? I'll treat you to cake or something. Think of it as thanks for the roach thing and for not telling anyone about where I live.
Even if you didn't do that, I wouldn't leak a customer's confidential information, you know.
Don't worry about it. As a good junior, just accept your senior's gesture of goodwill. Let's exchange numbers then.
I thought you were supposed to be worried about your own safety.
I mean, you seem like a good guy. Plus, you don't seem to have the slightest interest in me. Though, that makes me kind of mad too.
It's just the natural distrust I have towards models.
What's with that? Were you learned into spending a lot of money on one in the past or something?
Or something.
Don't worry, I won't do stuff like that. Here, this is my number.
Senpuji let out a carefree laugh. Easy for her to say with those outrageously good looks. Seriously, isn't this way too much? When the notification for the tip came in, I saw that she had given me the maximum amount possible in the app. Even though I only got her number by chance today, well, she has lots of friends anyway. Maybe she doesn't think much of giving out her number to people. I have to thank her if I see her at school tomorrow. Hey, Furry! Want to join the tennis club? I saw the magazine you were on not long ago. You're so photogenic!
Thank you. I suck at sports, so I think I'll pass on the club.
Buzz off! Can't you tell Ren doesn't like talking to you?
Thanks. Sorry. You have to keep doing this.
You have a cute face, so you have to tell them no really clearly to get your point across. Don't wait until it's too late.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry! Don't get so down.
No, it's my fault after all. How did things become like this? I kept asking myself the question in my head. As I talked with my friend, I let out a quiet sigh. No matter how much my looks have changed, at the core, I'm still the same girl who has very little confidence in herself. I worked hard to become someone who could match up to Himaru. He even fulfilled my selfish request for us to attend the same university together. But
Himuru is so good looking and just a plain wonderful guy. There's surely other girls who'll be able to see that too. If I became a model, I could keep Himuru's eyes solely on me. That was my naive thought in the beginning. I was an idiot. Even without doing the stupid things like that, Himuru and I stayed beside me all along. More and more people started calling me out and talking to me more. I have so many friends now, but Himuru is no longer among them. Why on earth did I become a model in the first place? Who was it for? Maybe the distance between Himuru and me will only grow bigger and bigger. That was the fear that assaulted me every moment of the day. It was something I wanted to avoid at all costs. Unexpectedly at that moment, I spotted him in a crowd. Huh? Senpuchi is a model just like me. Was walking side by side with Himuru. Senpuchi is a kind person, and I've even talked to her about my worries before. But I wonder why she's with Himuru. They don't do activities together at school. More importantly, Himuru was smiling. For the first time in a long time, he had a big smile on his face.
Ren, what's wrong?
When was the last time he smiled at me like that?
It's been 2 hours since I received the delivery request from Senpuji. For some reason, she came to me directly instead of the delivery company. It's true that there's less chance of others discovering her address this way. I accepted her request, because she said she would pay me handsomely. But I couldn't help feeling like my wishes were being ignored. Well, I got a free meal out of it, so I guess it's fine. In the end, she ordered fried chicken to her house, and we had it together. She kept saying how she'd get fat eating like this, but she probably had the intention of treating me from the very beginning. Despite first impressions, she's unexpectedly generous. I stopped by a bookstore on the way home to get a manga. I usually beeline my way straight to the manga section, but a fashion magazine on the display shelf caught my eye. Senpuji was on the cover. Wow, to think this is the person whose mouth was all covered in oil just now. She went at those chicken wings like she had never eaten before, and she gnawed the bones to pieces too. Maybe I should get it. Another fashion magazine with Ren on the cover was displayed right next to it. The reason I didn't notice it right away was probably because it looked to me like a completely different person. Sure, she's wearing a pretty dress, has a nice hairstyle, and makeup on, but I don't think her real charm comes through in this picture at all. But Senpuji's picture doesn't give me that feeling. Whether going at a piece of fried chicken or posing on a magazine cover, both seem like her in her natural state. Her allure is practically overflowing off the page. I don't know what makes her different from Ren. It might be experience or simple talent. Either way, it's difficult for a lay person like me to really understand.
Oh wait, Himuru!
Suddenly, someone called my name. I whipped around, and Ren was standing right behind me, except she looked like she was about to burst into tears at any moment. Ren? What are you doing here?
It was a coincidence, but I followed you and I saw you.
Why? I was simply asking out of curiosity, but it seemed like my question had sent her into shock.
Why, you ask?
What about work?
I'm done for the day.
Then, do you want to grab a coffee or something? It was a casual suggestion, because I didn't want to leave her alone in this state. She nodded silently. Why is this so awkward? She had a depressed look on her face as she stared at the table. Maybe something bad happened at her job. If it's something she wants to tell me, all I have to do is wait and listen. I flicked through the magazine I just bought.
What's your relationship with her, Himuru?
Her? Who are you talking about? You know I don't have as many friends as you, right?
I'm talking about Senpuji.
Senpuji? What's our relationship? That's, I don't know what Ren's intention here, but Senpuji is someone I only just became friends with. It's not like we're particularly close or anything. Accurately speaking, I guess she's my customer.
Customer?
She's paying me good money after all.
No way, she's giving you money?
You don't have to be so shocked, you know? But man, she tips generously. A real high spender.
Unforgivable! To think she's buying you with money!
She called me to her place today as well, and both of us got so greasy.
With lotion? I never thought you would.
She licked it completely clean. Seriously. How hungry do you have to be to do that?
Stop, Himaru! You have to come back from the dark side! I'll deal with Senpuji. No, I'll deal with that wicked woman personally, so...
But it's been so long since I last had it. The KFC was just as good as I remembered.
What?
I mean, the fried chicken from the convenience store is fine, but the real thing just has that extra oomph.
Wait, you were talking about fried chicken all along?
Yeah. What else?
Ugh, don't say that when people will get the wrong idea.
Why are you getting mad? Unfortunately for a dumb guy like me, there's no chance I'll ever understand the heart of a woman.
But didn't you say you went to Senpuchi-san's place now?
We got to know each other by chance. She's living alone, you know. Pretty careless of her to invite a guy over, huh?
It's not something to laugh about, Himaru.
True. Even though she kept telling me not to look, her underwear and other private stuff were just lying all over the place.
No, I can't believe that you...
Why are you suddenly crying? No, wait. This isn't what it looks like! As Ren sobbed with her head on the table, I was suddenly the target of countless judgmental stares from everyone in the cafe.
I'm begging you, Himaru. Don't abandon me.
Abandon? What are you talking about?
I like you too, but you...
You? Like me? You must be joking, right?
It's not a joke!
But weren't you the one who left me?
I would never. You're the most important person to me, Himaru.
But then, why did you suddenly start distancing yourself from me? I couldn't understand what she was saying at all. Just like I did, Ren should have felt the distance between us widening as well. We spent less and less time around each other, and Ren spent more and more time doing things without me, like making new friends. As she rose to popularity in the university, I disappeared completely from her world. Upon hearing my words, Ren turned pale and denied it immediately.
It wasn't meant to be like that. I just wanted to become a woman worthy of you. I had so little confidence back then, and I was always hiding behind you and causing you trouble. I wanted to change the me who was always relying on your kindness, so I could finally stand by your side. I only accepted the scout's offer because I wanted you to see my most beautiful self. I thought it was going well at first. I made so many new friends, but the person I wanted to see the most wasn't among them. Before I knew it, everyone around me were people I didn't know. I could feel the distance growing between us, and it scared me, but I didn't know how to fix it. And then time passed, and I thought it was too late. Himaru, what should I have done?
That question was the root of the problem, and to me, the answer came easily. Wouldn't it have been good if you were honest about it from the start?
Huh?
If you were really worried about the distance between us, you could have just said something. I had no idea why you suddenly stopped hanging out with me as much and always had other things to do. What was I supposed to think? I think most people would assume you were trying to cut things off between us from your end.
I think my initial success got to my head. I had never been praised so much before. Everyone looked at me differently, and I mistook it as my own confidence increasing. But realizing soon enough that without you, I'm still the same helpless girl I was before all this.
You've done more than good enough by yourself. Ren hasn't changed at all. Despite her makeover, inside, she's still the same shy girl I grew up with. I probably only think this way after seeing how free and uninhibited Senpuji is. But Ren wasn't wrong in trying to become more confident. What she needs now is to be independent. She needs to work on herself before she's ready for romance. Let's go. I'll pay for this one. I just got some extra income after all.
You mean you really did?
Through completely legitimate means. There was absolutely nothing weird going on. Absolutely nothing.
The way you're saying it is only making me suspicious, you know?
Sorry. I haven't sorted out my own emotions yet either. I mean, what you just said was a pretty big shock to me too.
I was the only one being stupid. I made light of our friendship and thought I had to be special for you to like me, and ended up making the most precious friend sad instead. I'll quit being a model.
Ren?
I don't think I can forgive myself, Himeno. Please, beat me up so bad that I'll never be a model again.
What the hell are you saying? That's a one-way street to assault charges and jail time!
I see. I get it now. It was never my outer appearance that had to change, but my inner self. I'm such an idiot, even though you stuck by me all these years. But I won't lose now. Not to anyone. No one else can have you, not even Senpuji. I'd like another chance to stand beside you with confidence. Please, Himeru.
Even if you say that, as my childhood friend, Ren is incredibly important to me. But I don't think I can go back to treating her like none of this ever happened. It's not like I hate her or anything. I'm just a little confused about where we stand with each other now.
You're right. That would make it easy for me.
That's not it. I just want some time to think about it.
Himeru, I like you. I really like you. I want to use lotion and stuff with you as well.
Whoa there!
And I'll work hard from now on so that you'll like me back. Think of this as a token of my resolve.
You surprised me. Do you taste the grease?
I can't taste the chicken at all. Next time, I want to give you a proper kiss.
Next time?
I'm sorry for what I did, Himeru. And thank you for always staying by my side all these years. I want to continue being with you in the future too. So can you please watch over me for a while longer? I promise I won't let your efforts go to waste in time.
With those parting words, Ren ran off, suddenly deciding to quit being a model, not to mention confessing to me on the same day. Today must have been quite a tumultuous time for her.
Senpuji, I won't let you have Himeru.
Oh, it's you, Foodie. What's going on?
If you have moves left, bring them out now. I've refused to give in to the fried chicken.
Do you know how crazy you sound?
What's going on with this girl?
I'm sorry, I think she views you as a rival.
Rival? Just because we're both models? More like friendly colleagues is how I think of it. Oh, I know. I'm gonna order some burgers today. Let's all eat together.
You'll gain weight if you keep having all this fast food, you know.
I have a super fast metabolism, so no worries. Ugh, I won't lose to you. I'll get him back for sure.
Fine. We'll go with pizza then.
Don't ignore me. If this is how it's gonna be, I have no choice but to give him a nice deep kiss. Here I come.
Hey, stop! My monotonous gray days became saturated with color once again. Maybe my spring is just on the horizon?
Why are you the one getting attacked?
Finally finished. My name is Yu Rukawa. I'm a completely ordinary office worker. Another overtime over and done with. Yeah!
Thank you, Yu. That was a big help. You're such a lifesaver.
You're exaggerating. But I'm glad we made it in time.
Thank you so much for staying.
As always, she's such a nice person. She's Riko Akitsu. She's my direct superior, and also a great beauty, well known as the Madonna of the company. Kind, but always keeping a cool head, she has the respect of everyone around her. This time she's been chosen to head a major project in the company, and has been run ragged trying to get everything done. I'm just doing what I can to help her out. It's so quiet here when no one's around, huh?
I'm sorry for making you stay so late.
No, I like doing stuff like this. It gives me the, wow, this is real work kind of feeling.
You're so positive, Yu.
Plus, I'm happy I get to give the person I respect a helping hand.
You.
If there's anything else you need, please, don't hesitate to ask.
Thank you. You missed the last train, didn't you?
Oh, now that you mention it, oh no, how do I get home? Would it be possible for me to spend a night here at the office? Kind of feels fun, like I'm on a field trip. But do employees have permission to do that?
You're such a perfect example of what a corporate slave that you want to make me cry. If you don't mind, would you like to stay over to my place? I live pretty close to here.
Huh? No, I couldn't!
It's okay. My family will be there too, so there's nothing to worry about. And you're my subordinate who stayed late to help me. I can't leave you here to lurch.
When you put it like that, okay. Just for tonight then.
Welcome to my humble abode.
Thanks for inviting me. I never dreamed there would be a day when I would be standing in the apartment of Rico, who I admire so much. I'm so nervous. Wow, it's super clean, as expected. What an adult apartment. I know it's rude of me to intrude so late, but could you introduce me to your family? Oh, are they already asleep?
Looks like she's still awake. Hold on a moment. Let me make the introductions. This pretty little girl over here is Mia.
Aw, she's adorable. It's nice to meet you. I'm Yu Rukawa. Thanks for having me over. Wait! I was talking about your human family!
Mia and I are the only ones who live here.
Oh, is that so? I'm sorry for asking. Huh?
You're probably hungry, right? I'll whip something up right now.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Huh?
It's the best to eat something light before bed. Here you go.
What's going on? Am I really alone with Rico right now? Wait. Wow, this is so good!
I'm glad you like it.
That was delicious.
Thank you.
I'm serious. To think you're good at cooking on top of being so competent at work. You really are perfect, huh?
I'm not that great, though it's still nice to hear.
Your food's so delicious, I feel like I'd eat it every day.
Then as you wish, I'll cook for you every day from now on.
Seriously? Thanks. Right then. Sorry for bothering you.
Huh? Where are you going?
I'll find a budget hotel close by. Now that I know you're alone, I couldn't possibly stay over.
Why not? I don't mind at all.
No, I shouldn't. We're not even a couple or anything. Good work today. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait!
Rico?
So you'd say yes if we were a couple?
Huh?
I like you, in a romantic way. So please, don't leave.
Oh, come on. You shouldn't take your jokes too far, Rico. It's not good to play with a man's heart.
I'm being completely serious right now. If you don't believe me, shall I prove it to you?
No, it's fine. I believe you. You don't have to prove anything.
Really?
Wait, Rico, please, reconsider. A mediocre office worker like me isn't anywhere near good enough for the Madonna of the company.
Do you hate me, you?
Of course not. I mean, I like you too.
I know.
I got played.
I can feel your passionate gaze on me every single day, after all.
You mean I was that obvious? So embarrassing.
You're so cute. How about this then? You live here with me starting from today.
What? Why?
You can sort out how you really feel towards me. We can try living together for a little while, and then officially start dating if we like each other afterwards.
Just like that?
Plus, in terms of practicality, I think it's better for you to live at my place anyway. Work for my current project is only going to get more intense, and it's only going to get harder for you to go home on time.
Well, I guess it's true that my apartment is pretty far away from the office.
And I'd feel bad for making you sleep over at the company or at hotels for several nights in a row. And you shouldn't need to when my place is so close by. You'll get nutritious meals made by yours truly every day too. I think this is the best thing to do, for the project and for our relationship. So how about it?
She's right. And the truth is that I like her too. If I had it my way, I would date her right now. This helps the company project as well, but most importantly, this will give me a chance to see if I can be a proper boyfriend worthy of Rico. Looks like I have no choice but to ride this wave. I think so too. I'll be in your care then, Rico.
Thank you. I'll be in your care too, you.
But can you not hug me so suddenly, please?
How about we take a bath together then?
No, that's moving way too fast.
Huh? What about sleeping on the same bed?
I'll take the couch, thank you very much.
Come on.
This was how I ended up living with the woman I had a crush on.
Your sleeping face is adorable.
It's morning already? Hey, this voice.
I could stare at your face forever. I wonder if you'll wake up if I poke you.
What, Rico? What's she doing so bright and early? Good morning.
Oh, you're awake. You could sleep in a little more, you know.
But I can't fall back asleep with you staring at me like that.
That's true too, but I'm super satisfied because I looked at you lots today.
How long has she been staring exactly?
Morning, you. Let's work hard today too.
Oh, okay. Her smile is so cute. It's too early for me to be this happy.
Do you want to get a good morning kiss?
No, thank you. It just occurred to me, but you're completely different from how you are at the company.
Of course I am. I want to relax in the comfort of my own home and spoil the man I like. Here, say
Right as you said it.
Open up. How is it?
This is the most delicious meal I've had in my life so far.
Thank goodness. Then as promised, I'll cook for you every day, okay?
You know I was joking about that, right?
Now then, it's about time for us to head to work. I'll tie your tie for you.
Thank you.
This kind of feels like something a wife would be doing for her husband. Now I'm shy.
How is she always so cute? Huh? Aren't we going to the office together?
I wanted to try this out one time. You should get going. Stay safe out there, honey.
Ah!
Right, we really have to leave now. It's only gonna get busier from now on, so let's work hard together.
Hold on a moment! You changed gears way too fast! I can't keep up!
Work will be starting soon. Hurry and switch it up!
You've suddenly changed back to the cool businesswoman I'm familiar with. In the office, time passed by at a dizzying pace, especially for those who were working on the project Rico was in charge of. My head was filled to the brim with all the work on my hands, and I had no time to think of anything else.
Do you have a minute?
Coming!
I checked the documents and made some corrections. Can you look through it and send it to the client right after?
Okay, got it.
Excuse me, Rico. I have Yuki Corporation on the phone about your inquiry the day before, but I'm not too clear on the details. No problem. Can you redirect the call to me? Thank you. I'm redirecting the call now.
Rico in her work mode is so capable and cool. It's almost as if I imagined everything that happened yesterday.
This document is of utmost importance. Make sure to take a good look as soon as possible. Also, I'm going to send you the sample data, so could you follow up on that as well?
Got it. I'll do my best. Let's do it. I have to give my all to help her. Besides, let's see what this important document is about. What the hell?
Rukawa, is something wrong?
Oh, it's nothing.
Huh?
Damn it, Rico! She's so adorable, and I'm on cloud 9. But we're still at work! Rico's always so reliable, huh? Yeah, the textbook example of a good businesswoman. I'm so glad she's leading this project.
Caught you!
Please, don't hug me in the company, Rico!
But if I don't show you my charm when I can, how do I make you fall deeper in love with me? There's no one here anyway.
But, see? Someone's coming in this direction right now!
Good work today, Rico. You too, Rukawa.
You did a great job too.
And suddenly, she's back in work mode. Yeah, good work.
Phew, that was a shock. I almost thought she'd find out.
And yet, you're hugging me again, like it's the natural thing to do.
Work's too busy. I don't have enough vitamin U to last me the rest of the day.
Your back and forth is really throwing me for a loop. So could you please spare me while we're at work?
I'm sorry, but don't you feel excited when you think about flirting secretly in front of all of our colleagues?
Well, that does sound kinda— No! No! Not at all! After that, Rico continued surreptitiously coming onto me in the office. Even then, she still managed to complete all her work. Impressive, since she probably had double the average person's workload. But I started jumping at shadows whenever we were together, because I was terrified we'd get found out, though I felt like that amused her even more. Somehow, I was able to find some enjoyment eventually in sneaking behind everyone's backs at work, despite still being the tiniest bit frustrated.
Great job, you. Thanks for working late today too. Here, have some coffee.
Oh, thank you.
Since it's night now, we're all alone in the office.
That's a suspicious way of putting it.
Work has never been busier, but I'm happy I get to do it with you. Oh, is something wrong, you?
No, actually. Why were you attracted to me in the first place? I still don't think I'm good enough for you.
Why I like you, huh? Well, there's many reasons, but I think your kindness is what drew me first to you.
Kind? Me?
After this project was decided and I was assigned to lend it, I suddenly became a lot busier than I was before. Do you remember that time?
Yeah. It was probably the busiest I've seen you since I joined the company.
Right. But all those days I stayed behind to do overtime. You were the only one that stayed to help me with it.
Well... but that's because I know. You're the type of person that doesn't like to burden your subordinates more than absolutely necessary, and ends up taking on the majority of the work as a result. To be honest, I couldn't stand to just watch while you were working so hard.
See? I told you you're kind. Being so considerate of others and offering a helping hand is like it's no big deal. That's to you, I know. I feel more at ease when I'm talking to you too. I don't know when it happened, but before I knew it, I was in love.
Thank you.
You're so cute when you're shy.
In that case, I have something to tell you too, Rico.
Huh?
When I first started working here, I was pretty useless at everything. I made the same mistakes over and over again, and it took me forever to memorize all the proper procedures. I was really starting to worry that maybe I'm just not cut out for an office job. But you never gave up on me. I got so much help from you back then. You didn't get tired of teaching me the same thing multiple times, and you always kept an eye out for me despite having your own work to worry about. I'm only as accomplished as I am now because of you, Rico. That's why I decided from the beginning that if something happened, I wanted to help you at least as much as you did me.
Ew, thank you. I had no idea what you were thinking.
Don't worry about it.
So we've been supporting each other all along, huh?
Looks that way. This is kind of really embarrassing, but I'm glad I was able to get out the words I wanted to say for so long.
Shouldn't we make it official already? I think we'll go great together.
I haven't arrived at the same conclusion yet. I just can't help but think I'm not good enough for you.
Seriously, you're too hard on yourself.
Sorry. And then, after wrapping up work for the day, we returned together to Rico's apartment. We're back!
We're back! You can take a bath first if you want. There'll be yummy food waiting for you to get out.
No. You must be exhausted after the long day we had. I'm fine with microwave food.
No way! I have to make sure you get some good nutrition in you. Not to mention, I promised. If you're saying no to my food, why don't I just get in the bath with you then?
I got it. I'll be in the bathroom. That was super relaxing. But I'm worried about Riko. For this project as well. She's highly capable, but way too nice. And she ends up shouldering a lot of the burden for the others in the office. I'm not surprised. When I entered the living room, Riko was asleep with her head on the table, right next to a plate of delicious food.
I like you.
She's trying to seduce me in her sleep, too! You're too nice, Riko. You're always putting others above yourself. And you had to make me fall for you on top of that. To think we're actually living together right now. I like you too, you know. So I want to do my part for you as well. In order not to wake her, I opened my laptop as gently as I could.
Good morning, Riko.
Yeah, good morning.
Is it just me? Or is everyone more fired up than usual today? Did something happen?
Riko, I finished typing out the document you requested.
I've already done a final check on it, so we can send it to the client right away!
Also, we'll be staying late with you today as well.
Huh? Wait, I'm thankful you're all so efficient today, but what brought this about?
I sent everyone an email last night about the current state of the project and how much you take on yourself every day. So I simply asked them a favor, for everyone to put in a little more effort, so that you won't have to do all that extra work.
You did that for me? You should have said something, Riko.
You know we would have helped if we knew, right? We respect you, and we're thankful for how much you're taking on.
Now hold on there. You were all doing your share of work. Anything more than that is my duty as your project leader. I couldn't ask you to give up your free time.
But that goes for you too.
We're all in the same team, so it only makes sense to help one another out. We all want to help, you know.
You?
You're well loved by all in the office after all. This is also because you've never hesitated to give people a helping hand when they need it. So this time, you're going to have to be resigned to all of us repaying the favor.
You guys... I know I placed a huge burden on all of you, but I couldn't have done it without you. Let's continue working hard together from now on.
We're gonna make this project a success for sure! Let's party! Thanks, everyone. Well, we can't let you be the only cool one here.
You should have brought this up earlier, especially since you were probably staying late with Riko every single time.
I might have done that. You cool guy, you!
You did it again. I admit I'm nowhere near as good as him when it comes to mood making. But to think he secretly did all of this for me, is he trying to make me like him more?
The project was a huge success. Riko and I were preparing for a debriefing with the entire project team. I'm so happy we're over that hill now. It's so nice to have slow days like this again.
Rukawa, this is a copy of the debriefing notes.
Oh, thanks. Let's see. Project specifications, yada yada yada. Wait, what?
Ooh, what's this?
Hey, explain yourself! Why is there a love letter from Riko in there?
Huh, you're kidding. So you two are a thing? I knew it.
Sorry, you. It must have got mixed up with all the photocopies when I wasn't paying attention.
What have you done, Riko? You? What's the meaning of this with our beloved Madonna? We're not letting you off that easy!
So, do you like Riko too? Are you already dating?
That's... do. I have to find a way out of this. No. Now that it's come to this, there's no going back. Riko Akitsu!
Yes.
I like you. I'm still lacking experience and I have a lot more to learn, but please go out with me! A company confession?
Oh! I would love to.
And it worked?
Oh, congratulations!
And when we finally got home, Riko told me off.
Why did you confess at the company of all places? You should have said it at home. There's probably all kinds of rumors spreading right now.
I mean, wasn't it because you messed up with that love letter first? All those emotions welled up in me, and I just ran with it, you know?
Seriously?
But there was no lie in what I said. Let me say it again. I like you. Please be my girlfriend.
What do I do with you? I like you too. I want to be with you forever and continue supporting you.
Thank you, Riko. I want to continue being your pillar of support too.
So, we're together now?
Yeah. This was how I started dating the woman I both admired and loved. I still feel like I'm lacking in many areas compared to her, but we'll walk together from now on and be each other's strength along the way. And I'm going to try my hardest to make her the happiest woman in the world. Yes, that was what I swore in my heart. My old washing machine from my school days broke down. Considering how many years it served me, I think it worked hard. But living in modern society naturally leads to accumulating laundry. I'm the type who's cautious about spending over 10,000 yen, so I decided to use the laundromat while considering a new washing machine. I thought it would just be a temporary solution for a short while, until I met her at the laundromat. Here again today. Every Wednesday night at 7 p.m., whenever I go to the local laundromat, there's always someone I can meet. Her name is Yumi. She's about the same age as me. I don't know her favorite food. She prefers dogs over cats. I don't know much else about her. Good evening, Yumi.
Good evening.
Hey, when did you get here?
Just now. This one's free.
Thanks. Are you using the one next to this one that's running?
Yeah, but please don't stare at it too much.
Why not?
Because I'm washing my underwear.
Oops, sorry.
No worries.
Okay, I'll use the one next to it then.
Sure, go ahead. I'm not really in a position to say this as if I know better, though. It's not my washing machine, after all.
Yeah, you're right. Putting clothes into the washing machine, inserting a few 100 yen coins. Soon it starts making a loud noise as the laundry begins to spin.
I actually quite like this time.
Huh?
The sound of the washing machine and the smell of the detergent makes me feel really calm.
I think I understand.
That's what I thought. I figured you might get it.
I met her the other day at this laundromat. Embarrassingly, it was my first time in a laundromat, and she was the one who spoke up and helped me out. Since then, we've been talking non-stop until our laundry finishes washing and drying. Introductions, complaining about work, you name it. Before we knew it, time flew by. After that, I started coming to the laundromat at the same day and time, hoping to see her again. Since then, we've become friends. I've realized I look forward to this time every week. Not many people use this laundromat, so she and I could talk without worrying about others listening.
By the way, I watched the cat video you told me about last week.
How was it?
It was cute, but
But
I think I'm still more of a dog person.
I knew it!
Yeah, dogs are loyal.
I actually watched the video you recommended to me.
How was it?
It was cute too, but
Yeah.
I think I'm more of a cat person after all.
I figured as much. Someday I'll change your mind about that.
That's my line.
Well then, game on! How about this video next?
Oh, this is...
It's small and cute, right? Maybe more your style.
She leaned closer, and I caught a whiff of her pleasant detergent scent. My heart skipped a beat. I felt like my face was turning red. Since becoming a working adult, my days have been busy with work. It feels like it's been a long time since I've had these feelings for someone. From then on, we continued talking together until the washing and drying were done. Her dryer stopped first, then mine. She was waiting for me.
So fluffy!
You say that every week, don't you?
Well, I mean, it's nice, isn't it? It feels like spring is right in your hands.
Spring?
Yeah, it's warm and soft with a sweet smell. Doesn't freshly washed laundry feel like spring?
You have an interesting way of thinking.
Oh, really?
I kind of get what you mean, though.
Right?
Yeah. Alright. That's it for today.
Okay.
We didn't make a promise to meet again next time, but somehow, we both felt like we'd see each other again. Every Wednesday night at 7 at the laundromat. It's become our thing.
So you've been going there ever since your washing machine broke?
Yeah.
Seems like a hassle, moving around and all.
Yeah, it is. Conversation between coworkers during a break at work.
I really hate that waiting time, you know? It's like just over an hour for washing and drying. That awkward gap feels so boring. It's too short to run errands outside, and too long to just wait around.
I guess it doesn't bother me that much.
So what do you do during that time?
Nothing special, really. I read abandoned manga magazines left by someone, watch videos on my phone, and sometimes chat with other people who are waiting like me.
Oh, so you're that kind of person.
Hey, that's rude! Even I make small talk sometimes, you know?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Let's not just talk about not doing overtime today. Let's get moving with our hands.
Yeah, I want to head home before it starts raining.
Rain? It's so sunny right now, though.
Ah, they say it's going to rain tonight. If you're going to do laundry, be careful. It'd be the worst to get it wet after all that washing.
True. That evening.
Hey, good evening, Arata.
Good evening.
You've got a pile of laundry again today, huh?
Yeah,
There's a spot open next to me.
great. I'll use it then.
Go ahead.
And as usual, we started talking. So you work at Yuki Corporation?
Yep.
That's a major company, though.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just a subcontractor for a manufacturer.
Still, that's a respectable job, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but
Just because you work at a big company doesn't mean everyone there knows what's going on. There's quite a few who mess up all the time and get chewed out.
do you get angry too?
Of course.
It's hard to imagine, really,
Why's that?
because you seem so calm and composed, almost elegant.
Well, appearances can be deceiving. When I get angry, I definitely show it.
Oh, really? Then try getting mad.
At you?
Yep, I want to see it.
All right. Hey! Cut it out!
Is that it?
Yeah, but...
I'm not scared at all. It's more like a reward.
Huh? Why?
Because you were cute rather than scary.
Cute? Please don't tease me like that.
See? Even now, you're not scary. You're cute. If you want me to stop, you should try being more serious about it.
I am serious.
Well, I guess I'll never stop.
You're quite mean, aren't you?
I'm sorry.
I'm sure you don't really think that way, right?
No, I don't.
I understand you. I'm done.
Ah, you're sulking now, huh?
Huh.
Sorry about that.
What do you mean?
That you're cute and
Are you still teasing me?
I'm serious, both now and earlier.
You always do this, don't you?
Huh?
Do you call everyone cute?
That's rather unexpected. I don't say things I don't mean.
Is that so?
You're all cute, like dogs, cats, and you.
Am I on the same level as them?
Just keep this between us, okay?
Sure.
You're the cute one.
Huh.
I mean it.
Okay. It's kinda hot, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Blame it on you.
Yeah, sorry about that.
But I'm glad.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's raining.
Oh, it started raining.
Did you know it was going to rain?
Yeah, a coworker mentioned it at lunch, and it got cloudy by the evening.
Then do you have an umbrella?
I brought one. How about you?
I didn't bring one. I didn't even notice it was cloudy. What should I do?
The drying will be done in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, hopefully the rain stops during that time.
I think that's unlikely.
Yeah, probably.
I'll be right back.
Where to?
To that convenience store over there. Should be back in 10 minutes. Please wait here for me instead of leaving, okay? A few minutes later... They had it for sale!
An umbrella? Did you get it for me on purpose?
It wasn't that much trouble. It was right there. Here you go.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It was just a short walk. And if it means you won't get wet going back, that's good enough for me.
I'll return it next week then.
It's a cheap vinyl umbrella, so I'll just give it to you.
Okay, but what about the money?
No need. It'd be uncool to demand money for something I did on my own, so don't worry about it.
Are you sure it's okay?
Of course. 1 week later...
Here, this is a thank you for the umbrella.
I said it's fine, though.
I feel bad about taking things from you.
Then I'll gladly accept it without hesitation.
Sure, please don't hesitate.
Cookies, huh?
They're homemade. Is that okay with you?
Homemade?
Homemade sweets are not your thing?
Nah, I'm really happy about it. Do you bake often?
Yeah, fairly often.
First time in my life.
Huh?
First time a girl's given me homemade sweets.
What about Valentine's Day?
I wasn't exactly popular, so...
That can't be true.
Nah, really.
Yeah, right. I bet you were secretly popular.
I appreciate you saying that, but seriously, not at all.
Maybe you just didn't notice when girls liked you?
You think so?
I really think so.
Maybe that's true.
It definitely is.
I'm so happy. I'll savor it.
Great. Let me know what you think.
Definitely.
If it tastes good, I'll bring more next time.
Like for Valentine's Day?
Yeah, if you want some.
I really do. Well, first I'll see if these cookies suit your taste. After eating the cookies at home, seriously, they were insanely delicious. Not too sweet, just perfect. I polished them off in no time. She asked for my thoughts, didn't she? How long will I keep going to the laundromat? It's been almost 2 months now. Day by day, my intention to buy a new washing machine is fading away. The reason is clear. I find myself wishing to continue like this for a while longer. It was about the usual workday.
Are you free this weekend?
Not really. Nothing specific planned.
Got it. Then come over to my apartment.
Why?
I'll give you a washing machine as a gift.
Huh?
Yours is broken, right?
Yeah, but
When I mentioned it to my wife, she suggested giving you our old one. It's used, but still works fine.
I appreciate that, but why all of a sudden?
Well, we're expecting a child soon, so we decided to get new stuff like a fridge and washing machine. It costs money to throw away, so I thought it might be useful for you.
Don't worry. I'll take care of getting rid of the broken washing machine. That's how it went. I got a new washing machine at home, and it's really good. So now, I don't really have a reason to go to the laundromat anymore. Well, maybe it's not the reason, but more like an excuse. But if that's still not enough reason to stop going, then I guess I need to face my feelings. But you know what? Today's okay. Because I still have a reason. I need to share my thoughts about those cookies I got. But what if that reason disappears? Then we won't make our usual plans for next week, looking towards the future. If we don't do anything, it'll just end there. I wouldn't like that. Would you?
Good evening.
Good evening!
You're later than usual today, huh?
Yeah,
And there's no laundry either.
actually, a colleague gave me a washing machine,
Huh?
so I don't have a reason to come here anymore.
Oh, I see. I had misunderstood things.
Misunderstood what?
I always thought that we would keep chatting like this here forever and ever. Sounds weird, right? There's no way that could happen.
Yumi.
Did you come here today just to tell me that?
And to thank you for the cookies.
How were they?
They were really delicious.
Well, that's good then.
I'd made up my mind. Yumi,
Yeah?
if you're okay with it, would you meet with me again?
What do you mean?
I don't have your contact info. We've never met anywhere else, so if I don't have a reason to come to the laundromat anymore, I won't be able to see you again. I didn't like that idea, so I wanted to tell you that I want to spend more time with you, talk to you. So,
Me too. I don't want it to end like this.
well,
Let's keep meeting from now on. Is this your way of asking me out on a date?
yes. Do you have any place you'd like to go?
Anywhere is fine with me. I think anywhere would be fun. Because even in a simple laundromat, being with you made it so enjoyable.
And then she smiled beautifully. The sweet scent of detergent filled the air. Weekends, we always met up at the usual laundromat.
Hey!
Yumi!
It feels kind of strange, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
Well, it's because I'm with you during the daytime.
Yeah, but I think this will become normal from now on.
That would be awesome, right?
So where are we going today? Can you tell me soon?
Today we're heading to the electronics store.
Why?
Isn't it obvious? We're picking out a new washing machine. I don't have a reason anymore to keep that broken washing machine in my room.
That means...
You don't have to say it, you know, because it seems like you feel the same way.
In other words, she was also looking for an excuse to keep going to the laundromat. But I won't ask about that. I understood without asking. Well then, let's go.
Okay.
After shopping, how about we grab a meal somewhere?
Sounds good. If you're okay with it, we could also cook at my place.
Sounds good.
Let's do that then.
Looking forward to it. And so, for the first time, we left the laundromat together and started walking in the same direction. Holding hands, we walked gently, not letting go.
Hey Marty, have you finished the materials for the next event?
They're right here.
As expected, you really are amazing. This is going to be the president's last event, so we have to work hard to make it the best.
You're going to be participating in the upcoming elections, right?
I wonder.
You don't want to? Everyone is hoping for you to become the next student council president, you know.
And I'm thankful for everyone who has faith in me, but I just don't have the confidence that I can do as good a job as President Fukuyama did.
It'll be fine. I'm sure you'll do great.
Thank you. You're such a kind person, Mimori.
That's not true. The real kind one here is you, Toru. You're always encouraging me and helping me out with my work. It's only because of you that I'm able to do my student council duties so efficiently.
Don't put yourself down. It's because you're good at what you do.
I respectfully disagree.
Mimori?
Toru, I like you.
Huh?
I really like you.
Thank you. I like you too.
Really?
You're always a great help to me too. I think of you as a precious junior in the council.
What? Are you doing this on purpose?
Doing what?
You are, right? When I say I like you, it has nothing to do with us being senior and junior or working together in the student council. I'm talking about romantic feelings. The kind of feelings that make me want to kiss you.
That's a pretty direct way to put it.
Well, if I don't make it crystal clear, you might try to dodge my confession again.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make you say things you were uncomfortable with. I really do appreciate how you feel for me, but I can't go out with you.
I see.
I know you're a nice girl, and I think you're pretty cute, but
It's okay. I understand.
Sorry.
But I'm not going to give up.
Huh?
From now on, I'll confess to you every day until you like me back. Please be ready for it.
Saying that, Mimori ran out of the room. I was left alone with my confusion. It wasn't like I could chase after her. I didn't have the right.
What is it? What's going on?
President!
Hey, Hosokawa. I just saw Mimori running down the hall with tears in her eyes. Oh, I see. So that's how it is.
It's not a bad thing to fake ignorance once in a while, you know.
Did you reject her? You lady killer.
Please, stop.
Mimori's so cute, though. Isn't she the most popular girl among the boys at school right now?
It seems so.
If this gets out, it'll probably affect your chances in the upcoming election.
Having fun, are you?
So much fun.
I have no choice because there's someone else in my heart.
What? You mean you still have a crush on me?
You have a problem with that?
Not really, but didn't I reject you quite a while ago?
The amount of time has nothing to do with it, and I don't expect anything from you anyway. You know that, don't you?
I guess.
Besides, if I confessed to you again now, would you change your mind?
Interesting question. You already know that's not the kind of person I am.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I fell for you after all.
You're a strange guy, Hosokawa. I think you actually prefer me over Memori.
But love never makes sense, does it? The moment I fell for Student Council President Shiori Fukuyama was at my high school entrance ceremony. Seeing her standing there before the entire student body without a hint of apprehension, I was attracted right away. That was the same year she was elected as Student Council President, and I could almost see the confidence and charisma overflowing from her entire being. It was love at first sight. I was like a moth being drawn to a flame. I knew I'd get burnt if I got too close, but that didn't stop my constant longing to want to get closer. Now that I think of it, wasn't this some kind of mythological story? About a foolish man who made wings out of wax, flew too close to the sun, and fell to his death when they melted. If I'm not careful, his story will become mine. Right after the entrance ceremony came to an end, I found myself knocking on the door to the student council room. And then a year later, President Fukuyama won the student council elections in landslide victories 2 years in a row. I'm happy to be one of the people supporting such an accomplished person. President, will this do for the next budget meeting?
Looks good.
You can't say that when you haven't looked at it. Check it over once at least. If there were any complaints, it'll be a huge problem, you know.
I have full faith in your working ability.
Please, stop joking around.
I'm not, Hosokawa. I'm trying to tell you that I trust you.
Trust me?
Of course. You've more than proven your capabilities over the 1 year we've been working together. Maybe you'll even take over my spot next year.
You can just run again.
Come on now. You know that I'll be too busy with exams and graduation during that time.
Right. You only have 1 more year left with us, huh?
Exactly that. But can you not say it like I'm dying?
President,
What is it?
I like you.
I know, but I didn't expect you to confess at a time like this.
Your answer?
Do I have to give you one?
Of course you do.
But you already know what I'm going to say, don't you?
Please say it anyway.
Then, no. I have no intention right now of being tied down to anyone.
I wouldn't do that to you.
It's not just about you. If we start anything, I'll lose full control over my emotions and my time as well. That's just a natural part of dating and being in a romantic relationship. There's nothing wrong with you, Hosokawa, and I mean that. I just don't think I'm made for dating. I would have rejected the confession no matter who it was from.
I know. You're not someone who would lie just to spare my feelings.
So, does this count as an answer?
Of course. Thank you.
But you can't quit the student council because I rejected you. You're the successor I handpicked myself, after all.
Don't worry. I have every intention of seeing this through to the end. Just like that, having flown too close to the sun, my love melted away, and I plummeted into hopelessness. That was a year ago.
My feelings haven't changed.
I know, and I know they probably won't change for the rest of your life.
Exactly, so it's okay if you go out with Memori, you know?
Now you're just being cruel.
You think so? But compared to me, I think you and Memori would actually do well together.
Really?
Sure.
And what makes you think that?
How should I put this? Because both of you are surprisingly stubborn once you have your mind set on what you want. I like you, Toru.
Thank you.
So it's a no today, too?
I appreciate your feelings, but...
And what are you going to do with those feelings?
Huh?
Will you throw them away?
I wouldn't go that far.
Then please continue holding that appreciation in your heart. Who knows? Maybe one day appreciation will become love if I try hard enough.
Please, go easy on me.
No promises.
It's been a week since Mimori confessed to me. She's been relentlessly coming on to me every day, just as she said she would. There have been countless confessions, flirtatious touches. She even came to find me during our lunch breaks. And after school so we could walk home together. Say, Mimori?
Yes?
No matter how many times you confess, I don't think my answer will ever change.
You can't say that for sure. After all, even if it's a dungeon boss, doesn't matter how much damage I do. As long as I hit it enough times, it'll go down eventually.
I don't think that's how it works.
Plus, I don't have any other tricks up my sleeve. Perseverance is my only option.
Does it have to be me? Why can't it be someone else? You're really popular, aren't you? I'm sure there are tons of guys waiting in line for a chance to date you.
A mean thing to say to a girl who likes you. To me, there's no guy out there who matches up to you. That's why I'll continue confessing to you until the day you finally like me back.
Not making it easy, huh?
I'm a maiden in love, after all.
What do you mean?
Maidens in love are invincible, I'll have you know.
After that, Mimori's fierce attacks persisted. In the school hallway.
I like you, Toru.
Thank you again.
You can like me back too, you know.
If I did, I wouldn't say it here.
You're right. I wouldn't want my first time to be in the school hallway either. And it's afternoon, so there's all these people around too.
Wait, that's not what I mean. You've got it all wrong.
Don't tell me you're actually into some of those weird stuff. I don't know if I'm ready.
Ready for what? And when we met by chance while out in town?
Huh? Toru? What a coincidence.
Yeah, hi.
This has to be fate. There's no other explanation for it.
Really?
So we should get married.
That was quick.
I promise to make you happy. You can just laze around at home and watch videos or something while I earn money for the both of us.
I didn't think you were the type to spoil your partner like that.
Don't suddenly praise me. It's embarrassing.
That wasn't praise. While we were working in the student council...
Toru, here are the materials you asked for.
Thanks.
How about you go out with me on a date as thanks?
No, I'm sure I can think of something else.
So we're getting married then?
Not that either. Don't you think you're skipping way too many steps here?
But I like you, Toru. I like you. I like you. I really, really like you.
You really don't know how to give up, huh?
That's right.
I envy your mental strength.
Wasn't I clear enough? This is all because I like you. No matter what happens, I can't stand the thought of giving you up, so I have no choice but to give it my all.
As she told me that, she looked so beautiful it surprised me.
Toru?
Oh, sorry.
Are you all right? Your face is a little flushed.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
Really?
I was in shock. For a moment, I had actually been intensely attracted to her. To the ever-confident, bullishly headstrong Mimori. And weren't those qualities what had drawn me to President Fukuyama in the first place?
I heard the news, Hosokawa.
What news?
Mimori's been coming on to you hard lately.
Yeah.
It's a sight that's got all the boys in school jealous of you.
Yeah, that part's rough.
That's the burden all popular guys have to bear. It's not all bad, right?
I guess not.
You seem different.
Huh?
She must be wearing you down. You don't seem as sure of yourself as before.
Maybe she is. You said before that Mimori reminded you of me, but that's not true at all. She's way stronger than me. No matter how many times I reject her, she just keeps coming back.
I see.
In terms of mental fortitude, she's actually more similar to you.
Is that what got you?
Huh?
I can tell just by looking at your face. Your expression now while thinking about her is how you look at me as well.
You think so?
Why so hesitant? The girl you like now has already told you multiple times that she likes you. You both have feelings for each other. Now all that's left is the happily ever after.
But I still...
I know. You still like me, right?
Yeah. I'm such a jerk, huh? Having feelings for two girls at the same time?
I don't think so. If we were actually dating, I'd be inclined to agree, but since you don't have a hope in the world with me, it doesn't really matter.
I got rejected again, just like that, in casual conversation, no less. And now you're laughing at me. I just don't really like the idea of it.
Idea of what?
If I shift my affections completely to someone else, it'll be like all my past days of enduring this one-sided love for you would have been for nothing. Like everything I felt for you was a lie.
Hosokawa, you're actually quite a wishy-washy guy, huh?
Huh?
Yep, this kind of thing gives girls the ick, you know.
Do you really have to put it like that?
There's no need to make things so complicated. You need to fix this bad habit of yours.
Even if you say that...
But thank you.
Huh?
Thank you for liking me all this time, for continuing to stay by me despite me not returning your feelings.
President?
Trust me when I say it wasn't for nothing. I felt your love for me right here. So I'll be taking all of it with me from now on. Which means that you now have an open heart waiting to be filled. All you need to do now is to accept your feelings for Memori.
And you're really okay with that?
I'm the one telling you to do it. Are you going to defy an order from your respected senior, the president of the student council? Let me say it one more time. Thank you, Toru. Thank you for loving me.
Thank you to you too, President, for letting me hold on to these feelings for so long.
Now, time for you to go.
Right, I'm going.
Good luck.
I walked around the school building looking for Memori. I found her in no time. She was in my classroom, sitting on my seat.
Oh, Toru.
What are you doing here?
I was enjoying the view from where you sit.
Do you really have fun doing things like this?
I do.
Why?
I mean, the view from here is what you see every day, isn't it? I just think it's a wonderful thing to be able to put myself in the shoes of the person I like.
You like me way too much.
I say it every day, but I see you haven't gotten the message yet.
No, I guess not. I suppose you'll just have to keep on telling me.
Did something happen, Toru?
What do you mean?
You don't seem like your usual self.
Maybe you're right.
Are you feeling sick? Maybe we should head home now. I'll walk you to your door. Oh, I promise I have no ulterior motives this time. I'm just genuinely worried about you.
I got rejected by the president just now.
Huh?
I've liked her for a long time, even though she already rejected me when I confessed to her 2 years ago.
So that's how it is.
That was the reason I couldn't respond to your feelings.
And do you still feel the same way now? You don't, right?
How can you tell?
The fact that you're telling me about this now means that your feelings must have changed in some way, haven't they?
Yeah. Your constant confessions have slowly encroached on that space in my heart that was occupied only by President Fukuyama. I don't know when it happened, but you hold the biggest place in my heart now.
What do you know? Perseverance does pay off.
Madoka Memori, I like you too. I can now say with complete confidence that you're the only girl for me. Will you go out with me?
I'd love to.
And just like that, I had a girlfriend. A strong-headed, adorable girlfriend who just doesn't know when to give up. Since then, the days flew by, and spring came. It was the 3rd spring since I had met President Fukuyama. Congratulations on graduating.
Well, well, well. What an honor to hear that from the student council president himself.
I'm still not used to hearing that from you, Fukuyama. You've already decided which university you're attending, too. I never thought you'd be leaving to study in America.
I know, right?
You're amazing.
Speak for yourself. You're doing a fine job as student council president.
Thank you very much.
Thanks to you, I can graduate without any worries.
Fukuyama?
Yeah?
Thank you for everything.
No problem. More importantly, how is your very jealous girlfriend doing today?
You're talking about Madoka?
Yeah, she seems like the type to get angry at you and me talking alone together.
About that,
Hmm?
I have a message to you from her.
Ooh, now this I want to hear.
Congratulations on graduating. As your graduation president, I'll let you borrow Toru one last time. Just remember that this is the last time, was what she said.
I love her. Man, I have such awesome juniors.
Not that she has anything to worry about, right? You've rejected me multiple times after all.
I'm glad you're both doing well. Be happy together, Hosokawa. Don't forget to invite me to the ceremony.
What ceremony? My graduation is next year. Surely you're not gonna fly back from America just for that.
Well, I guess it's still too early anyway. I had a great high school experience thanks to all of you, Hosokawa. Right then, it's about time I get going.
Of course. Goodbye, Fukuyama.
Goodbye, Tori.